Hi, friends, and welcome to Yoga Access. If you're enjoying the free content, like and subscribe to make sure that you are up to date on all of the new downloads. I'm so happy to have you here. For today's practice, let's begin in child's pose. So for those that are brand new to yoga, child's pose is a nice restorative shape. We're going to take it on our forearms to start to allow it to be more of a restorative shape. So you're going to come down onto all fours. And let's allow our knees to become wide here. So your toes are going to come together. The knees are wide, and we're going to shift our hips back towards our heels, but bring our forearms down to the mat here. And just begin to allow your head to surrender with gravity here. So as always, I like to cue the breath, just allowing it to be that anchor to bring us back onto our mats, to direct our thoughts that tend to wander, especially at the beginning of the practice, to come back to us. So perhaps breathing so deeply that you begin to feel the tone and the texture of your breath. And exhale, sigh it out. Nice deep inhale, feeling your back body expand. And exhale, surrender the breath. Once again, inhaling deeply, feeling the back of your heart lift up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, allowing gravity to surrender the head, decompressing the back of the neck, shoulders. The space between your brow to begin to soften. The slight gripping behind the eyes begins to loosen. Giving ourselves permission to move with an integrated awareness, with a grace, with an ease. Allowing this practice to not be a task that needs to be achieved, but a curiosity, a playfulness, a lightness. To move and explore, and begin to notice where we are today. We're going to come up onto all fours here. So allow your hands to meet your mat. Your shoulders are over top of your elbows, over top of your wrists. And your knees are directly underneath the hips on your mat. We're going to flow through cat and cow. So as you inhale, your shoulders roll back, your tailbone lifts, and your chin begins to lift up. Using the exhale to surrender the head as we curve through the upper back, drop your tailbone. Inhale, roll the shoulders onto your back, shining your heart through your upper arms here. Exhale, pushing the mat away. We're going to continue like this. The inhale, opening, offering. And the exhale, humbly surrendering. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, head bows below the heart, allowing the heart to take the lead. One more time like this. We're going to inhale, shine the heart forward, lift your chin. Exhale, pushing the mat away. Just take a moment to hold here. Feel the curvature of your upper back. we're inhaled back onto all fours, and we're going to shift back into that child's pose again. So your toes come together, your knees come wide, but this time begin to walk your hands out, finding lots of length through your spine as you soften and surrender your head in between your arms here. Nice deep breaths into your back body. Maybe becoming curious on the exhale of just how much we can surrender here. What can we let go of? Perhaps inviting an intention for your practice today. As always, my intention is to allow this movement to be your own unique moving meditation, flowing with your breath, flowing with ease, flowing with a joyful curiosity and play. From here, we're going to inhale to lift our head and walk your hands off and over towards the left side of your mat and bring your right hand on top and allow your head to surrender once again in between your arms. As you do this, you're allowing that left hip to move back in space. Feel the openness through the right side body on each inhalation, creating space between each rib cage here. We're inhale to lift the head. Walk your hands through center and off and over towards the right side with your left hand on top. Breathing space all throughout that left side body. Feel your left hip shifting back in space. With a loving awareness, how much can I release here? We're going to inhale back to center. Shift back into that child's pose. Feel lots of length through your spine, length through the back of your neck. And as we inhale, coming back up onto all fours. Shifting those knees underneath your hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Finding lots of length through your spine here. Your chin is gently tucking in towards your chest. And as we feel rooted and connected, we're going to plant through that right hand. And as we inhale, reach out through the left. On the exhale, you're going to thread your left hand underneath that right. And we're going to thread the needle, bringing your left cheek, left shoulder down towards the mat here. Nice deep breaths. On the next inhale, you're going to push through that right palm as we unravel through the spine. Reach that left arm out, and if you feel comfortable, maybe reach it up towards the ceiling. And we're going to exhale, plant that left hand down, and we're going to repeat on the opposite side. So feeling firmly rooted onto your mat here, we're going to reach out through that right arm. On the exhale, we're going to thread that right arm underneath the left. Bringing that shoulder and ear down towards the floor. Nice deep breath here. Softening through the face, softening through the jaw. Allow the breath to bring you back. We're going to push the mat away. We're going to inhale, reach out through that right arm. And if it feels comfortable, reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. And exhale, float them back down. From here, we're going to tuck our toes and push the mat away and shift back into our first downward facing dog. You have a nice generous bend through your legs, and then I invite you to walk your feet back about a foot, and you begin to pedal out your heels here, alternating right and left, moving with your breath. Softening the face, softening your expectation. We're going to come into stillness in our dog, allowing your heels to begin to surrender down towards the mat. We're going to inhale up onto our toes and then lift your tailbone up high like it was going to meet the place where the wall meets the ceiling. We'll look forward, bend through our legs, and step your feet up to meet your hands. When you arrive here, bring your hands onto your shins and reach and extend out through the crown of your head, finding lots of length through your spine. And we're going to exhale, surrender, and allow your upper body to cascade over your bent legs, coming into a nice ragdoll shape. Hands are meeting your upper arms. Head is surrendering fully. Breathe intentionally, very deeply. Feel your belly inflate like a balloon, pressing against your thighs, and exhale, surrender. Allowing the upper body to drape. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale so fully that the belly expands upon the thighs. Exhale, surrender, and release. Inhale, filling up, feeling the back body and the breath creating space between each vertebrae. And exhale, let it all go. Allow gravity to assist the head in creating a little bit of extra weight to decompress the back of your neck. Soften through the jaw. Soften through the mind. We're going to release the fingertips down. Inhale to that halfway lift, drawing your shoulders down and away from your ears. And we're going to exhale to fold. This time envisioning there was a little ball in between your ankles. You're going to squeeze inward, and on the inhale, sweep your arms out to either side as you reach the arms up and look up. Exhale, bring the hands in towards your heart. Inhale, sweep, look up. Exhale, hands in towards your heart. One more time, inhale, gather up all your energy. Exhale, draw it back in towards yourself. From here, you're going to inhale, reach the fingertips up and look up. On the exhale, you're going to interlace your hands behind your head here. Elbows are out wide, lots of length through your spine. And on the exhale, you're going to twist over towards the left, at the same time moving your right hip back. We're going to inhale back to center. And exhale, twist over towards the right. Left hip moving back in space. Inhale to unravel. Exhale to slightly twist through your upper thoracic spine here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twisting over towards the right. Inhale back to center. We'll repeat this one more time each side. Exhale, left, right hip moving back. Inhale back to center. Exhale to right, left hip moving back. Inhale to center. As you exhale here, shift your hips forward and begin to unravel from your spine and allow your head to be cradled in your hands here. Heart wide open, elbows out to either side. Inhale, navel to spine to stand. And as you exhale, hinge forward and exaggerate like someone had a hold of your head and was moving the energy towards the front of your space, creating lots of length through your vertebrae as we allow ourselves to forward fold with the hands on the back of your head, allowing a little bit of extra weight to assist gravity in releasing any tensions held here. Where is my breath? Where have my thoughts wandered to? With a loving compassion awareness, bring yourself back. We're going to release the fingertips down, bending through our legs, and we're going to step back with that left foot into a nice long lunge here. Now continue to walk your hands towards the left, and we're in a wide-legged straddle shape. You can have a nice generous bend through your legs here, and the edges of your feet are parallel to the small edges of your mat. Let's inhale to extend out through your spine, and exhale, surrender, allowing the arms to bend, the legs to bend, the head to surrender down. And from here, we're going to tuck our tailbone down and inhale, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Very, very slowly here, rolling yourself up. Being mindful of lifting your head slowly, rolling your shoulders, maybe closing your eyes, just taking a moment. And we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, bring the hands down onto your thighs here and pivot your feet out slightly so your heels are moving in and your toes are moving out. We're going to inhale, reach out through your spine. And as you exhale, begin to twist over towards the right, gently guiding that left knee open, breathing into your left hip here. Inhale to unravel. Exhale, twist over to the left, gently guiding open that right knee. Breathe into your right hip. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist over towards the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twisting over towards the left. One more time each way. Inhale. Allow the exhale to assist you in the twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist and release. Inhaling back through center, hands come down. Kick your feet back out. Small edges are parallel to the edges of your mat. Bend through the legs, and again, we're going to inhale, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Allow the hips to lower. just inquire, how slow can I go here? Before lifting the head, rolling the shoulders. And from here, let's begin to make these circles bigger. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Moving with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Maybe allowing your legs to come into this play. Allowing it to be as expressive as you choose. Just releasing any stuck energy that may be residing here. And we'll do this one more time. And we're inhale, look up. Exhale, reverse your circles. Really allow a release as you lower. Inhale to lift you. Exhale to lower. Nice. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, allow the arms to reach out to either side. Palms are facing down. And you're going to turn your right toes towards the front of your space. And you're going to gaze over your right middle fingers. Inhale, lots of length through your spine. And as you exhale, bend through that right leg, coming into your warrior two shape. In this warrior two, your shoulders are right over top of your hips. Breathe. We're going to inhale, flipping our front palm and reaching back as we straighten through our front leg. Exhale, palm facing down, surrender to your warrior two. Inhale, flip your palm, straighten through that right leg. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Flip the palm, inhale, feel open through that right side body. Exhale, palm facing down. From here, take your right hand onto your right thigh as you begin to hinge forward and reach your left fingertips overhead. Find lots of length through your left side body. Nice deep breath here. Inhale, reach your left fingertips up and towards the back of your space. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten through your right leg. Pivot your feet and we'll repeat on the left. Extending out through your arms here, palms facing down. Turning your left toes towards the back side of your space. Inhale and extend. Exhale, come down into your warrior two. Flip your front palm. Inhale, straighten through that left leg. Reach through that left side body. Exhale, soften into your warrior two. Flipping your palm. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Flipping the palm, inhale, feel expansive, feel openness through that left side body. Exhale, warrior two. Hinge yourself forward, bring your left hand onto your thigh, find a nice long line through that right side body, and reach your fingertips overhead here. Nice deep inhale. Where is my breath? Bring myself back. And we're going to sweep the right fingertips across the ceiling, open back up into that warrior two. Inhale to straighten through your left leg. Pivot your feet here. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Bend generously through your legs, As you exhale, forward fold, having as much as a bend through the legs as you choose. Hands landing on the floor underneath your shoulders as you surrender. Inhale to a halfway lift, find leg through your spine. And you're gonna take your left hand onto the floor, right underneath the face here. Bring your right hand onto your shoulder. And as you inhale, stack your right shoulder over the left, coming into a spinal twist here. If you'd like to reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling, it's a suggestion, not a have to. Unraveling on the exhale, replacing the right hand on the floor, left hand on your shoulder. Inhale, stack the shoulders. Exhale to twist. Reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Nice deep breath here. Exhale to float the hands down. We're going to pivot our feet and walk our hands towards the right. Nice long lunge here. Bringing the left knee down and then the right knee down. Shifting back into our child's pose. Option here to have the knees closer together or wide. Breathing intentionally into the belly. Exhale, side out. Nice deep inhale. Allow the breath to soften your face. And exhale, side out. Inhale once again. From here, we're going to inhale onto all fours and walk your hands forward about a foot and begin to shift your shoulders forward and allow yourself to begin to lower down onto your mat here. Allow the hands to stack one on top of another and exhale, surrender, bringing your forehead onto the hands. Nice deep breath. Here we're going to inhale, bringing your hands out so that you're on your forearms and your elbows are underneath your shoulders. We're going to begin to inhale into a Sphinx shape here. You're energetically drawing your elbows in towards you as you guide your heart through your upper arms. Lots of length and integrity. Gently tucking your chin in towards your chest. From here, we're going to take our left knee out towards the left side of your mat. Allow yourself to lower down, stacking the hands and bringing your right cheek down over stacked hands. Breathing into that left hip here. Breathe into your hip. Nice, gentle hip opener. Spiraling the breath through that left hip socket. We're going to slide the left leg back in. And we're going to repeat over on the right. Opening up through that right hip. And allow your head to surrender down as you breathe into the openness of your hip. Drawing that right leg back in. Bringing your hands onto your mat. Exhale, push yourself back into your child's pose. Surrender. Inhaling up onto all fours. We're going to walk our knees into the middle of our mat. And then cross your ankles behind you. And we're going to make our way onto our seat here. Maybe shuffling your hips more towards the midline of your mat as we gently roll down onto our backs here. Inhale that right thigh in towards your chest. Extending out through your bottom. We're going to float that left foot down. And we're going to inhale the thigh in towards our chest. Exhale, straighten out through your left leg. Having lots of fun here. Allowing the right foot to float down. We're going to cross that left ankle over the left thigh and gently open up the left knee. Breathing into your hip here. We're going to continue to cross that left leg over the right leg as you extend your arms out like a T. And on the exhale, you're going to allow both your knees to drop over towards the right. Maybe turning your gaze over your left shoulder. Bringing your head back to center. We're going to inhale the knees back to center. And we're going to come into half happy baby on the left here. So maybe grabbing a hold of the ankle or the back of the thigh. Maybe the reach comes to the outside of that left foot. And we're going to gently guide the knee down towards the floor. The energy of your knee grazing the outside. On the next exhale, we're going to surrender the foot down. And we're going to inhale, cross that right ankle over top of your left thigh, gently guiding the knee open, breathing into your right hip. Notice where the mind has wandered, coming back to your breath. Feel the tone of that stream. Continuing to cross that right leg over the left, extending the arms out like a T. We're going to allow both the knees to drop over to the right and turning your gaze in the opposite direction. A nice deep breath. Breathe to your right side rib cage. Feel the expansiveness here. Bringing our head back to center, inhaling the knees back to center, coming into half happy baby on the right. Allowing that knee to graze the outside ribcage, the energy of the movement moving down towards the floor. Nice deep breath. Releasing right foot down. We're going to exhale over to the side and allow your head to be cradled in your upper arm here. Take a few moments of surrender, allowing the eyes to close. Sigh out. Maybe circling back to your intention. Notice how you feel. Giving yourself so much thanks for showing up for yourself, for moving, for playing, for exploring, for sharing your lightness, your breath, and your valuable time. We're going to push our palm into the floorboard, making our way up into a seated position, allowing the spine to be long and the heart to be open. Bringing our hands in front of the chest and gently softening the eyes closed, tucking the chin down. Again, I thank you so much for sharing your playfulness, your curiosity, your time, and your breath. Namaste, my friends. Hi, friends. I have added a link in the description of the video for those of you looking for additional supports to hold you on your journey back to self.